Oh my God, so here we are at day 28 of the 28 days to absolute love. Lucky for you all, I've been meditating forever because there's been a racket going on here since about 7 o'clock, 7 a.m. And it's just finished. Take a big breath in for me, please. Right down into your base chakra, big belly breath, let it out with a sigh. In through the nose and out through the mouth. So for those of you stuck to the journey, I'm trusting that you are feeling more connected to the absolute love, to God's absolute love that exists within every cell of your being. And that great things are beginning to show up in your life. Now, depending on how much poop you have, you may have old stuff coming up to be cleared. And I want to make it clear, but it goes, oh, you just can't do that, blah, blah, blah. If you stick with the light, if you activate your light and meditate every day, the stuff that's out of alignment with who you truly are, the magnificence of who you truly are, that will float to the surface. What we say is don't go playing in the poo. Just let it come up. If you want to cry, cry, shout, yell, scream, but just breathe into it and keep breathing into it until it shifts into something higher. We don't say stuff it back down inside of you. We say don't go playing it, meaning people are taught to go investigate whether this person did that to you or whatever. Life is full of ups and downs, and the biggest mistake spiritual people make is they put it into categories of good and bad, right and wrong, black and white, and they think it should all be perfect forever. It does get easier the longer you've been doing your spiritual work and the more you can connect into your God source self. It just begins to flow easier. And truthfully, if you meditate every day, then usually it will transmute stuff before it even comes up. You get on a loop and your life just gets better, your body gets better, your finances get better, your relationships get better. But if you just do a meditation here or there and then wonder why stuff only comes up because it's either time to come up, you've done enough work that it's coming up, in which case, again, you just breathe. It means it's 99% done when you're seeing symptoms. Or it's because your higher guidance is giving you a boot up the pants to tell you it's time to change. That's it. Sometimes that stuff happens through outside people. Sometimes we've stayed in a relationship way after it was over, but we've never had the courage to go, I'm done, I'm out of here, so just breathe for me, please. So in the fifth dimension, we don't have good and bad, right and wrong, black and white. You just have what is. And the question you ask is, why is this happening for me? What are you trying to teach me, God? And as I just mentioned, if you connect to the fifth dimension and beyond, or to your own God source self every day, those lessons become less and less. Breathe. But you can't just meditate every day and then go getting shitty at the news and cranky at whoever and believe that, on one side there's Putin and on the other side there's bloody, Ukraine, and who's right and who's wrong, and Trump and Biden. All of that is just distraction, is just outside noise from the third dimension, from 3D reality. If you're caught up in that stuff, doesn't matter how much meditation you do, you're still caught up in 3D. So raise your frequency up. Listen to high vibrational music, dance, sing, be happy. And when you're not happy, breathe and let the poop come up. Alrighty, just breathe for me, please. So I'm trusting that you've learnt something, and if not, just go back to the start, or go back and listen to my 100 Miracles in 100 Days and just breathe throughout it. Do something every day to raise your frequency. If you've listened every day and you're still not tripping on bliss, it's because you have a load of dark energy that needs to come out of your body, and you need to dance, sing, shout, scream, do whatever you can to get it out. Breathe for me, please. So we're just going to breathe in now and take our awareness back to absolute love, to the very core essence of who you were before you were conceived. Breathe in. Make it your intention to take your attention to absolute love. And let go of everything that's outside of that. And that's what we're going to do for the rest of this activation, because I want you all to know what it feels like to know the God that you are within you. And if you need some help with that, we have a 12-week Activate the God in You and in Your Suffering Now program. Just contact us through our website, or just contact us through our website, which is of the same name as my YouTube channel, although that may change soon. So just breathe for me, please. Big breath in, big belly breath in, right back to that beautiful, infinite, eternal, rich, abundant, gorgeous, gorgeous, sexy, radiant, powerful beyond measure being of light. You already are. You're not broken. You don't need fixing. You just need to remember the magnificence of who you truly are. Breathe. And that's this light, this powerful, infinite being of light you are, is so powerful. It dissolves all that crap that you think is the matter with you, which is not even your stuff. Often it's learnt from your parents or from school or from religion. Just breathe. Stay in your own lane. Connect to your own greatness. Doesn't matter if nobody else feels what you feel or believes what you believe. It's your life. And you came here as an infinite being of light in a physical being to do some extraordinary things at this great time of awakening. Breathe. And the more you connect to that, the more the other stuff you think is the matter with you dissolves. Because there's nothing the matter with you. You're not broken. You don't need fixing. You just need to remember the magnificence of who you truly are. Breathe deeply into that limitless, pristine, precious, powerful being of light you are. There's no more work to do except breathe and remember. Awaken that absolute love in every one of your 100 trillion cells and your 100 trillion telomeres. And if you're really keen, you can also awaken that absolute love in your 500 trillion auric cells. Don't underestimate this power of absolute love that exists within you, or God's absolute love, or God, whatever word you want to call it, that exists within you. You'll be able to heal yourself, you'll be able to heal your pets, you'll be able to heal nature. I once stood before a wildflower bush that had never flowered. And I said to the owners, do you want me to do something about it? And they said yes. So I was sending love to this wildflower, and not only did it flower within a couple of days, and it never flowered in the 2 years it's been in the ground, a plant that had died like 3 months earlier because Millie the horse had trodden on it just came up from the ground and reshot and grew into a plant. There is infinite power that exists within you. If you want to know more about that, then contact us about our Activate God in You. There is so much more than just Reiki and all the other bland stuff that's been around for decades. It's so outdated now that you can do and become and live the life of your dreams. Breathe. And even in the most rotten of lives, and even they say this about children, even in the most painful childhoods of children, there is moments of joy. Begin to connect more into that joy, into that love. Now here's a little something that God gave me more than a decade ago that you can use if you're just kind of like going in a downward spiral. Just start chanting this. I'm God, I'm love, I'm one. You are God, you are love, you're one. We are God, we are love, we're one. I'm God, I'm love, I'm one. You are God, you are love, you're one. We are God, we are love, we're one. I'm God, I'm love, I'm one. You are God, you are love, you're one. We are God, we are love, we're one. Try that for 10 minutes and see how you feel. Alrighty, we're done now. This is the end of it. I might just take a moment to thank you all and wish you all the most blessed and beautiful life you could ever imagine. And it is in your imagination that it comes. Get out of your head, get into your heart, start breathing into your heart every day, activating the absolute love, activating God in you, chant positive things about you. Things like money. The universe loves to give me money. Money comes to me easily and effortlessly. I'm always receiving lots of ideas on how to make lots of money. Just it's your ego that stops you from creating the life you want. I love you all so much, and I'm sending you so much infinite God's love and light. And I really trust we'll see some of you in our next program. Love, love, love. My deepest love and richest blessings to you all. And bye for now.